Always Invictus right now. It's his lineup. And he actually used to play with these guys. Smoker, Nato, and also I think there was Binary Bug and a couple other guys, right? So these guys are pretty experienced guys. They've been playing for quite a long time. And now Ribby, of course, most of them kind of stopped playing. So Ribby continued to play with the rest of the, the cream of the crop of the Indian scene. Like you got your Ace and all these guys, Ace and DNM and all these guys. So these guys formed their own team. That's Smoker, Assbuster, Nato. Merc used to play as well. I think it's now, I think he stopped playing now though. So Smoker, Nato, Assbuster. Then we got Bloodfiller and Pasha Sahil. One player I really like watching is Pasha Sahil. He's not bad. Young player. I haven't really seen much in the past. Seems like a very new player, but he's been someone who's impressed me a lot. The rest of his team, very solid guys. Very, they got the fundamentals down at least. They're not as, they haven't done as much practice. They don't have that much of whatchamacallit. They don't have that much of experience, I would say, together as a unit like some of the other teams. But they're pretty decent. They're a pretty good team, and they on their day they can be pretty pretty surprising. They can actually upset certain teams, and that's what I'm expecting here. MXB just came off a crazy game against Brutality at the in the FPS battle, the NVIDIA FPS battle. They've looked pretty solid, top 5 team in the country and all that. But at the same time, I don't know. I do believe it will be a pretty close game. It can be a very close game. If Jingbang really go on, here's the thing with Jingbang, right? They either suck. They either suck or they are really, really good. So I've seen them get completely destroyed by certain teams. I think MIS 16-2'd them once. I mean, 16-2 to MIS. MIS is a decent, pretty good team, but 16-2 is kind of brutal. So I expect them to be. It depends on how they come up, honestly speaking. They can either go how they played against MIS earlier, or they can try and, I don't know what I'm talking about. The previous game is still screwing in my head right now. But looks like we're going to be going live here. A small pause coming in early on. It is going to be MXB versus Jingbang. Winner will qualify for the Challenger Cup. So we already have elements of qualified and for the Challenger Cup, which will be taking place in the month of November in Bangalore. And the winner of this game will also qualify for the Challenger Cup. The winner of both the games, as Elements, will be facing the winner of this game tomorrow in a best of 3 to decide who is going to win, the cash prize for. So it's both the cash prize and also the seeding for the LAN event, which will be taking place. MXB starting on the T side. Not sure who won the knife round, but T side cash makes sense. It's going to be cash again. Surprise, freaking surprise. Not a big. I mean, like everyone knows that cash is kind of a T-sided map, but for some reason most people like starting on a CD side in India, which makes no sense to me whatsoever, but okay. I mean, there is a way. I mean, you can try and reason that, if your T-side is really good, you can try starting on the CD side, try to get as many rounds as you can possible, and then continue, and then, start winning on the T side. That makes sense as well. So probably they're thinking that, but I don't know. I firmly believe that no one in India knows how to play CD side Cobble at all, and also cash, CD side cash. No one knows how to play CD side cash at all. It's just a complete mess. Let's see if they prove me wrong. MXB, Jingbang. This should be a pretty interesting game here. So MXB already starting off with the, we had the map bug again. Dang, we'll probably try reconnecting and probably fixing that as soon as we have a pause, perhaps, or maybe halftime. Hopefully that gets fixed at that time. MXB already, they have a plan in mind. Spawn will be the raid boss. He had a horrible day yesterday. I hope to see him back to form as well. Jingbang kind of roaming all over the place. They have end of days marking over near B mains. He has backup in the form of Bloodfiller inside the side. They had a couple of flashes and a nade on Bloodfiller, which he will be using if he sees it's going to be a B play coming out. But for MXB, they have 3 guys charging into vent. It is going to be a B play here. 3 guys coming straight into checkers. And they have a smoke as well. Antidote, he's going to be leading the way here. Nice flashbang coming out from Bloodfiller. He still has another flashbang to use, and that's going to completely blind the T's over in B mains, but they have smoked off. CD Spawn, Bus is going to find Bloodfiller, and they have control of the B bomb side. Blood will get planted, and Antidote waiting right outside, beneath of heaven. And now 4v5. They do have the kit on JINGBANG. And this is one player I really want to watch more going forward. And that is going to be Antidote. This kid is an absolute beast. The crazy part about this team is... Oh, but a great shot from Antidote. Pre-fire around the corner. And Spawn's going to get the kill on the smoker. 3 of them just charging into headshot. But it is a complete blender. Hellranger picks up 2. Buster finds 1. And it's going to be a complete slaughterfest in the headshot. As MXB take the pistol round there. And 3 guys charging into Generator and just getting completely dismantled. 4 spy will be coming out from JINGBANG. MXB making it work. Winning the pistol round pretty comfortably. Blackhawk will be wielding the Mag-10. Gonna be going on a fact-finding mission. 2 Mag-10s in fact, Antidote and Blackhawk. And for JINGBANG, 5.7s and armor all around. 1 smoke on them, which will be used already early on. Smoke out with the 5.7 over near sandbags. And Spawn is holding the angle. Just holding the angle. As Antidote is going to come charging in, takes on Bloodfiller, no trouble whatsoever. And Blackhawk as well. So this is the right approach here. You have 2 guys with Mag-10, send them into 2 separate sites. You know, it makes sense. You just Mag-10s. Try and find information, try to get the opening kill. You don't want to risk your rifles going in first. And I don't know what Antidote is doing. You're just a little too hungry, but Hellranger's Molotov will burn, end of days alive. Nato's going to find Hellranger in the meantime, so some damage being eked out here. But Buster snapping into onto Nato's head. And that's going to leave Pasha Sahil alone. Coming in from CD Spawn. And Spawn is there as well, waiting for him. But Spawn looking the wrong way here. And Pasha and Spawn duking it out. Pasha's going to get the kill on Spawn, so... Little sloppy play for MXB, losing a lot of guns. Pasha Sahil coming into vents. And he spotted out Buster, takes him down as well. This is great work from Pasha. And it's all down to Blackhawk. And he just has the Mag-10. And the bomber just planted, so Pasha has an idea where Blackhawk is playing from. Blackhawk spots out Pasha, but Pasha flicks around, rips his head off. Triple kill, 1v3, MXB. Crappy play there. I mean... 1v3. 1v3. Spawn, firstly, just playing up close, losing the duel. I didn't see how that worked out, but Pasha Sahil with some 2 great kills there. 2 great kills. Playing it very fast, going for a very fast retake instead of walking in, and that's gonna completely put MXB on the back foot. However, they got the bomb down, so they will be just going for light pistol buys and going for another rifle by the next round. But I don't get like how you lose an E-field like that, especially in a 1v3. That was just crappy. And Pasha Sahil showing that he is not someone to be taken very lightly. As the M4, he's got his teammate as well nearby, and it's going to be Nato finds one. Pasha Sahil helping him out, takes out Buster. Smoker joins the party as well, and Pasha Sahil, and 7 points of health, but he gets a kill. Spawn, however, still playing around Forklift, but he is bleeding internally. And he's going to get out of there, but a C4 dropped inside of quads, and I don't think he'll be able to do much here. At 14 points of health, and nothing else except the MP7. Waiting for a flank to come in from JINGBANG, but there's no one there. All 4 members just scattered around the A bomb site. And they're slowly creeping in from behind. They're not taking any chances. I don't think they know how much damage they've dealt onto Spawn. And Nato just waiting for him to peek around the corner. And that's going to be 2-1. JINGBANG on top. And like I said, here's the thing. Many people were like, MXB is going to take it easy, 16-2, 16-3. I'm like, nah, they won't. It's going to be close. I wouldn't be surprised if JINGBANG win this if they knock out MXB. They're a very hot and cold team. They either play amazing, like Pasha Sahil going God mode and whatnot, or they just suck. So it depends on which version of JINGBANG is going to come out to play today. Blackhawk setting a lining up the smoke, while 3 members are going for a fast A play here. Spawn, Antidote, and Hellranger over in Squeaky. Again, they have to contend with Nato and Pasha Sahil, who have been able to hold the side pretty comfortably. But that was against Nico and MXB. Pasha Sahil still on top. They haven't spotted him out. He should be careful here. Spawn's going to find him. Spawn just running around, taking heads, asking no questions. Find another one. There's still Nato inside his side. No, he will not get taken down. that easy though, as he's going to find Spawn. Blackhawk coming in from top, and they're in the smoke, escaping. Now a 3v3, make it a 3v2 as Hellraiser is finally going to find Nato. Blackhawk finds End of Days as the smoke is going to dissipate, in Bloodfiller alone in a 1v3. He will be able to swap the MP9 over for an M4, but the flashbang will blind him for a few seconds. Finally switches over to the M4. A 1v3. Can he pull off? Can he pull off a Pasha Sahil is the question here. He's got a nade, but ooh, a little unlucky there. But Antidote dunked on 20 points of felt, and Pasha Sahil taking the fight with the guy over in mains, and Blackhawk peeks around and takes him down. 2-2. MXB tied things up, and Jingbang will be able to. They could force it up. They could force it up. They could, and I think they should, because Pasha will have to make do with a 5-7, perhaps. No, two 5-7s. That's curious. I thought Nato would easily afford another FAMAS or some rifle, but yeah, curious. And Smoker immediately taken out by Spawn, and this looks like a very different Spawn from what we saw yesterday. He was having such a horrendous game against Brutality yesterday, especially the first map. And yeah, Jingbang forcing it up makes sense, because those who are wondering, hey, why are they forcing it up? It's primarily because MXB, the money's not that great, right? They don't have that much of money, and if they lose this round, they're gonna go for another hard reset, and Jingbang can, you know, start winning streak and getting a few couple of round streaks going for them. So it makes sense. It's a good call. But Nato is very, very low, and he might just get hunted down here. Blackhawk taking him down. Nato inflicting a lot of damage on Antidote, but not able to finish him off. And now the guy in the A bomb side is alone. He's cut off here. And that is, of course, I think it's Pasha Sahil. And he does have a 5-7, but that can be a deadly weapon. But Spawn from behind, flanking him down. Spawn looking for more, but End of Days with the op will find him. And now the 4v2. Antidote is holding the checkers. And what are Jingbang going to do? It looks like they're going to be going for this, which is a little surprising. No, they're not. They're going to be falling back to CD Spawn. Antidote now slowly going on the hunt. End of the Days and Pasha Sahil deciding, yep, not worth it. Not worth losing these two rifles. And Jingbang is going to be forced to go on. No, they can force it up. They can force it up again. They have two rifles. So, two guns. And it's still early days, right? So they can still do something about it. So two rifles, the AWP and M4 they have here. They will be getting about $2,000, I guess. I think the third round in a row with last year. So no, second round in a row they've lost. I'm sorry. So Nato can buy for himself. Pasha and Smoker can still go for 2 5-7s. Decisions. This is a tough decision. Like, do you force it, or because you have two rifles, you can work it. You can work those two rifles. You can keep End of Days with one guy, while Bloodfiller can be with Pasha and Nato or something like that, and they can try and work it. But it's a tough decision to make. And let's see what they go with this. So 3-2, as we do have a pause coming in, probably a tactical pause. Bloodfiller gonna be, yep, there we go. Unpause comes in. Bloodfiller gonna be buying up all the utility. End of Days though, still not bought up yet, and the rest of them is gonna be a hard eco. The money is so unevenly distributed. This is not a good start. Nato has 3,400. He's just going to go for the 5-7. Pasha Sahil and Smoker with the USPs. Just the USPs. Nothing being purchased by them. And End of Days with the AWP and Bloodfiller with the M4. And End of Days opening it up. Great opening pick onto Antidote. That's a danger, man. That's a very dangerous person taken out of the equation. Putting that AWP to good use. They just have two rifles. Two rifles. One 5-7 and two USPs, and barely any utilities to make that one flashbang and one nade. That's all they have right now. So Hellraiser takes on Smoker, but they need to find End of Days and Bloodfiller. These are the two danger guys. They're the guys who have the rifles. As the man advantage has been neutralized by MXB. They're going for this A play by the looks of it. With two members waiting for them. Nato with a 5-7 and Pasha Sahil alone. So they have the two rifles playing together. And Nato repositioning himself over to the forklift. Two guys now Pasha Siles alone in the side. He's going to get taken down by Blackhawk. Buster finds Nato. It's now down to End of Days and Bloodfiller. The two guys who have the rifles and spawn. I think when he hears Bloodfiller coming in, and he's waiting for him. Crosshair placed perfectly. And End of Days, the last man left alive. He's going to get out of there, trying to hold on to his AWP. And already MXB on the hunt, trying to take him down. And End of Days. Let me just switch over to him. A quick second there. There we go. Trying to hold on. He's kind of trapped here. Goes with a flick shot. Gonna miss it. Lands a nice one to Blackhawk. Oh, goes with a no scope as well. And Hell Ranger trying to be a little cheeky with the knife. Almost gets it, but will get taken down there. Oh yeah, we should have reconnected the map. That's right. I really don't do the observing. We have our own observer, and I'm casting from the Source from Studio, so I just do the casting. I don't do the production, nor do I do the observing. So hopefully we get it sorted out very soon. And hopefully they see the chat. As Buster and Spawn just lining up the Molotov for vents. They are slowing it down now. Jingbang again going for the buy, but here's the thing with them, right? So many of these buys have been haphazard. Like, I don't think I've seen a complete full buy coming out from them. I haven't seen a complete full buy coming out from them. Like, it's always been one guy with a pistol, or for Mars. I'd like to see like 4 M4s, an AWP or something of that nature. But right now they're getting struggling a little bit. Smoker's gonna get 1 kill, but immediate trade coming in from Hell Ranger. End of Days falling back into the site, and MXB might. This could be a mistake here. Pouring into the A bomb, so with 3 members are waiting. Are they going to be expecting this? Is the question. This Hell Ranger coming in. Blackhawk with the Molotov. He's going to find one. Blackhawk finds another kill. End of Days now with the AWP. He's going to get another one. No, he won't. Buster will end him. And Bloodfiller, the lone man with the 5-7, left 2 clutches on his own, which can be done because he's got. Because Bluster and Hell Ranger have a combined HP of 18. That's not much. But Bloodfiller gonna do the smart thing. I'm just gonna pick up the AK-47 and save his armor and 5-7 as well. MXB making it 5-2. I'm not sure who won the knife round. I think MXB might have. So on that note, I'm just gonna cut to a very quick. Actually, no, I'm not gonna cut to a break. I just want to go step on top of the drink, but there's no pauses coming in. So, and to my producer, just letting you know that my my laptop died, so I don't have any communication with you. Can't hear anything if you're talking. This is ghetto casting at its finest. So yeah, so 5-2. We will be fixing all these things in the next few minutes, guys. The entire thing with the as Jingbang just pushing in here. Equal round, 3 guys pushing in, and MXB should know this. They should know that majority of the players are over in the B bomb site, and it's going to be Ashford with the P90, not able to get the kill, but Bloodfiller will fall. That's the 1 AK-47 they had taken out. The AWP, however, has been picked up, and Blackhawk still hold this line here. They are a full ego, so this MAC-10 can be deadly indeed. End of Days, his feet getting tickled by the flames. Blackhawk spots one guy out, sprays with his MAC-10, looking for more. He's going to switch over to the Glock, and Smoker picks up the AWP here, trying to fall back, but he's going to get taken down by Smoker from the truck as Pasha Sahil being a distraction. Now it's Buster and Hell Ranger in a 2v3. They don't have any armor, but if they lose this could be massive. Hell Ranger's going to get a kill to Pasha. He finds Nato running straight into his crosshair, and Smoker will be caught out, and Hell Ranger winning it pretty comfortably. I'll be right back real quickly. Give me a second here. Just trying to fix something. Alright, and we're back. Do apologize for that. Just had to grab something. So, Jingbang finally, in round number 9, will be able to go for a decent buy here. Let's see if they'll be able to capitalize on that. MXB, in return, slowing it down a little bit, a notch, but they do have a lot of control here already in checkers with still a minute on the clock. End of days with the op is going to find one kill, needs to find more, going to go for the flick shot, but Hellranger Antidote will open up the B side. The tag team working out for them. And now again, the CT's on the back foot. Spawn finds Pasha, and again, Jingbang not able to do much. Able to hold the sides. Bloodfiller is going to get the one kill. Antidote's pushing it out pretty far here. He gets the first kill. He knows where Bloodfiller is, and he will find him as well. And Jingbang not able to do anything right now. And MXB just mixing and matching, just not giving any breathing room whatsoever for Jingbang. 7-2. As we are now in the 10th round. And Jingbang again will be going for a very, very iffy buy here. Just for Masters and M4. We do have a pause coming in, so we're just going to be reconnecting into the reconnecting the map real quickly. We're reconnecting the map real quickly while we get this thing completely fixed. As I'm not sure why the pause is, though maybe a tad. And we're back. Sorry about that. Just had to. It's Saturday. Most of the guys have taken it off, so it's just me and the producer trying to make things happen. My battery died on my laptop, so wasn't able to communicate with him. And anyways, everything fixed now, and we are back in the game. 7-2. Unpause coming in. Nothing. No action missed, and the map has been fixed as well. Wunderbar. And now MXB. Have the advantage, like a massive advantage here. 7-2. How many more rounds can they get on the T side is the question. Smoker has pushing pretty deep, and Spawn should be checking him out here. And Spawn, a lot of noise coming out. Hellranger is going to find Bloodfiller, and Nato peeking out mid. Where Antidote's waiting for him, and Spawn's going to find End of Days, but have to spot out Nato there. Nato's still below Spawn, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he's made away. He's made his escape. I might be breathing a little hard here because I had to run and get my charger. But, yeah, right now. Smoker, though. Double kill. And I don't think they were expecting that. Now no man advantage yet. They have an empty bomb site, MXB. But will they be able to take advantage of this? Because Hellranger is so internally bleeding so badly. And the bomb will get planted from main, so Buster, it's all going to come down to him. Hellranger just trying to play it safe here. He's trying to get into checkers, but he's going to get spotted out. Spots out Smoker. And he's making some noise here. Now Blackhawk with the P90. Nato, I don't think he knows where he is because of the P90. But he's going to come jumping on top, but doesn't spot Blackhawk somehow with a P90. Just spraying there. Hellranger's going to find Pasha Sahil. And it's going to be Smoker. And Hellranger with 4 points of health will take heads and ask no questions. And that is going to be the round for MXB again. Blackhawk there. I think he was a little surprised. He's like, alright, I thought I got him. But Hellranger instead saving his teammate there. And another pause coming in. And Jingbang, their money has just been looking atrocious. We just opened up tab for a second. I would like to see actually how the rounds have been. So there we go. MXB winning the pistol round, then losing the following anti-eco round, then the round after that, and ever since then they've won 6-7 rounds in a row. JINGBANG not able to answer back, and primarily because most of the times their money has been just completely screwed. They really haven't had any money. So and also the buys, right? So it's always like mixed buys. It's like some 5.7s and M4s or 5.7s and FAMASs. It's always mixed buys. Nothing really concrete. So with the pause coming in, hopefully JINGBANG are discussing right now, wondering what they're gonna do, because if this keeps going on like this, it's gonna be pretty one-sided game here. So 8-2 to MXB, pause, and JINGBANG this time around will probably go for a full eco. Bear in mind it's cash, so a 9-6 scoreline is something you can come back from. Even you know, 9-6 in favor of the T's. Even 10-5 is something you can work with. But if MXB get to, like, I don't know, 12 rounds, a 12-3 or 13-2 scoreline, it's going to be very, very hard for JINGBANG to fight back into this. So, still have the pause. No news yet from the admins as to what the issue is, what's happening. So, shout out to the guys in the chat. Thank you for tuning in and giving me some company. And I mean, I'm not getting too triggered right now, like how I got triggered in the previous game. That was just, yeah. I wanted to kill myself at one point. Like, so bad. But this time around, it's a much better game, much better matchup. Although MXB right now are dominating the state of affairs at the moment. JINGBANG, upgraded pistols, nothing much else. End of days, the only guy with some Kevlar, cautious on hold with the P250 and the flashbang. Again, they're playing very default. I don't know why people play default when they're in an eco. I mean, what can you hope to do? 2-1-2, what can you hope to do? Spawn Moses, but won't be able to get the kill. End of days, will get the one kill with Bloodflow with a deagle, trying to find the kill. And End of days doing great work with the one AK-47. AK-47 picked off there, but Bloodflow will be caught out. And now it's all down to End of days to try to inflict as much more damage as he can. He's 13 points of health. He's got some armor, and already you can see the two terrorists pushing into city spawn. Antidotes made himself comfortable over near the tree, while Hellranger is marking the angle for End of days to come in, and End of days slowly creeping in, and Hellranger will have no trouble taking him down, and that is gonna be the round for MXB. 9-2 JINGBANG. I mean, now's the time. If they were ever gonna try mounting a comeback, now is the time for them to do it. They got the rifles. They will have the op on End of days. They need to do something now. Because the way it's going right now, MXB, it's not stopping. It's just not stopping. They're just barreling into a very, very commanding lead here. And it's a semifinals, bear in mind. And look at this play. And this is exactly what I'm talking about when you're playing T-side on cash. Catch them off guard. Catch them off guard. Oh, they're going to buy right now? Alright, you know, buy this. So that's exactly what MXB did right now. They knew JINGBANG were going to be going for a buy. They're going to be investing a lot of money in this round. And what do MXB do? They immediately just YOLO into the A-bomb site, catching them off guard. So JINGBANG would be like, setting up and stuff. Blackhawk has been spotted out, but Blood Phillip blinding himself as well. And Blackhawk just peeking around the corner, does get dinged on 9 points of health, but he survives, and that's the important thing. And now it's all done to End of days and Smoker. The op, not the best of weapons to go for this retake here, and End of days will be the last man standing in a 1v3 with the op, and there's no way he will be able to go for this, and he's already getting slowly hunted down. There we go. Antidote, Hellranger running in, and he's taking so much damage. He's not dead yet, but he is kind of trapped. He's going to be dropping into the site, trying to hold on to his op, which he actually might be able to. Hellranger not able to reach there in time, but Blackhawk. Great pre-fire there. 10-2, and MXB just don't stop. And you can do that sometimes. So I saw this in IM Taipei when, to give a very good example, IM Taipei when Mongols were playing Renegades on Inferno, which they won in very commanding fashion, 16-2 or something. If I remember it right, they won the CT pistol, they won the 2 rounds, so it was 3-0 to Mongols, and they knew that Renegades would be buying up now, like the 4th round. So before they, I mean, the second they bought up, what do Mongols do? They rush banana in mid, and just completely destroy them. And meanwhile, again, fast play from MXB, catching people off guard. Buster somehow surviving that spray by Smoker. And the smokes is perfectly timed, perfectly placed smokes. No visibility whatsoever for the CT. Smolder's going to come in as well, but Smoker Bluffler making the way inside here. Spawn will get spawned out, somehow staying alive, but one well-placed nade. Can't take them down. Spawn and Buster internally bleeding. End of day is going to find Antidote. Spawn's going to get taken down. It's all on the Buster right now. 1v3, and he's going to get taken down. Bloodflow will find him, and JINGBANG finally get around on board after forever. And it will be 10-3. Can they get 2 more rounds is the question, but MXB, I don't think the money is going to be an issue at the moment. Yep, there we go. They're going to be able to buy comfortably. They're going to keep buying it for the next round as well. Like $10,000 in 3 members. So, yeah, no worries whatsoever. So, JINGBANG still... They need this last 2 rounds. They absolutely need this last 2 rounds, or else it's going to be... it's going to be a horrendous T-side. You need some room to work with, right? If you just get 3 rounds and you lose a pistol round, that's it. It's over. It's pretty much over. It's GG. And there's a lot to play for this matchup. It's kind of sad that it's a best of 1. I'd love to see a best of 3 between these 2 teams. When it's a best of 1, loser will go home. I mean, there are no second chances. I mean, there is a second chance you can go for the Starter Cup number 5, but then again, you got to go play through the entire 128 or 200 teams again, you know. It's not fun. And MXB 6 rounds away from guaranteeing their spot in the Challenger Cup, which will be taking place in Bangalore a few months down the line. Around the corner, instantly takes our head off Nato, and he knows where End of Days is as well. Blackhawk's going to find Pasha Style, and this wall of smoke, just too much for the CTs to go through. Buster's got himself in forklift. Blackhawk playing up close as well. Just peeking. Spawn should be careful. Perfect flashbang though. Buster peeks out, takes 2 guys down immediately. Bloodfiller left alone in a 1v4, and he knows there's not much chance of himself salvaging this round for his team, and that's gonna make it 11-3 for MXB. Oh, that's kind of a very one-sided state of affairs here for in this matchup. I mean, what would you do if you were JINGBANG? They're not a bad team by any stretch of the imagination, but just getting completely outplayed at the moment. And I'm actually playing it the right way. I mean, if you guys want to see like how an Indian team's playing the good T side, watch these guys. Their buy is right. They're reading the economy right. Their trade game is so on point. If you can see, the second one guy dies, it's a trade coming in immediately, right? And if you saw the previous game, which was Casting Elements versus Rising Devils, on both the teams' T sides, there were no trades happening. Like, the second someone dies, it's a 5v4, and there's no one trading for him. I mean, that's... So, these are the small things you first learn before you start trying to do fancy Fnatic strats or whatever. Not that Fnatic have any fancy strats as such, but just saying. Spawn is going to spray down smoke up. There's a guy over near... Oh, did they check it? Yeah, they did. Spawn's going to take down Nato, Pasha Sahil, and Bloodfiller, the last 2 men left alive. They're in the B-bomb side. They have to journey all through CD Spawn to make it to A. They're together, but it's a 5-7 and M4 against 5 members of MXB. Buster's going to find Pasha Sahil, and it's going to be Bloodfiller alone in a 1v4. It's going to be a miracle if he touches this one. He's going to find one more kill, but Spawn is there to immediately take his face off, and that is going to be 12-3 to MXB. Well done. Pretty one-sided. So we do have a pause coming in. Probably JINGBANG trying to decide what they're going to do, because right now this is pretty much so this is pretty much you know, extremely, I don't know, like I don't know what they're going to do. They need something special here. They need to win the pistol round, and they need to win everything else. Like, they need to win everything, basically. And MXB have so much room to work with, but then it's MXB. The kings, the Indian kings of choke, as I like to call them. Let's see if they're able to close it out. That's a nice karambit fade there for spawn. I actually used to have a karambit, and I used to play 4x3 for a long time. And whenever I take the karambit out, the tip of the karambit, the knife used to get cut off. So I traded it away. And I've actually, I don't trade much. I don't really bet on games and whatnot. And now you can't anymore. So yeah, I mean, I really don't care much about it. And even for skins, right? I'm not like a skin junkie. I don't like the dragon lore, for example. I think the scope looks shit ugly. It looks like my bathroom tiles. So I don't like the dragon lore. I have my few specific skins which I like. As long as I get them, I'm fine with them. But I've been super stupid when it comes to knives. Like I've just downgraded my knife from a karambit, then I went to a butterfly knife, and now I'm stuck with butt plugs. But I like my butt plugs. It's nice. It's the shadow daggers, for those of you who don't get what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think I want to get a karambit again, because when I had a karambit, I was playing 4x3, and you know, it was getting cut off. The model, the knife model, was getting cut off at the edge, so I sold it for something else. And now that I play 16x9, I think yeah, it's time I got my karambit back. I really love the animation. I really don't care about the skin. I mean, Safari Mesh or Fade, whatever. As long as it's got the animation right, I'm happy with that. I think my favorite animation is the butterfly knife. I love that clickety clackety sound. I don't know, it's just so fun to. It's just so much fun with that knife. Here we go. Round is going live here, and it's gonna be 12-3 MXB with an intimidating T side. Jingbang not able to do much on their C side, but can they do anything on their T side remains to be seen. They have a smoke and a couple of flashes of blood filler already. Early smoke over at mid to CT's into Z connector, and they're going to be going fast mid out. Two guys coming out mid, and Spawn is tapping away through the smoke. It's going to be a fast flank into Vents. Smoker just charging in towards Blackhawk. Blackhawk alone here is going to get swamped. 4 members looking his direction, but Antidote is there, and Buster's going to get the kill. Some of Buster's surviving. This is so chaotic. This is complete chaos, utter chaos. Buster's going to get one more kill. Hellraiser tapping away. 3 CDs there. What the fuck is happening? MXB is going to win the round. That's what's going to happen. And I have no. I mean, there's a limitation to what I can cast. I can really cast fast, but I mean, no one's going to get what the hell happened there. So basically, MXB won the pistol round. That's all I'm going to say. That was just a clusterfuck. Oh, do I want a karambit fade? Nah, not really, man. I mean, I think I'll just go for a default karambit. It's too expensive. Not a big fan. I'd rather go for a stat rack Orion. I really want a stat rack Orion. Factory new. Oh, Nato with a great kill in the spawn. And again, MXB doing, I mean, again, like I said, MXB playing up too close, especially when against Tech 9s. You know it's going to be Tech 9s, so why do you play so close? But Antidote with the P90 through the smoke, finds one, finds a second kill. Last man left alive is going to be Smoker. Blackhawk will have no trouble taking him down. And that is going to be another round for MXB. And here's the thing. Spawn playing so close with Forklift, not a big fan of that. I mean, you can easily get this one tap with even with the P250 at that range, right? So sure, he just had the MP7, so I can excuse him, but something which you really shouldn't do when you know the enemy have Tech 9 armor. Indian aim, yeah. No, the MXB guys have some really good aim, especially Antidote, Spawn, the young kids. Even Hellrange has improved a lot. I don't think aim is a problem with the top 3, top 4 teams in the country. It's just the fact that some basic things are completely off. So Jingbang full eco. You know, they have no chance to force it up, and they're going to come charging out. It's the Glock train! Blackhawk's going to find one, gets a second kill. Hellranger and Blackhawk and Spawn completely dismantling Jingbang. Last round. Potentially the last round, and Jingbang, this is it. This is do or die. They have the AKs out. AKs out for Harambe. Let's see if they do this. Funny thing about... So, I used to stream a lot before I cast it. I used to I used to be more of a streamer than a caster. Then I started casting, and I don't stream much anymore. I actually haven't streamed in a long time. When I used to stream, this is a thing, right? So all the Indian players, all the Indian viewers would be like, "Hey man, when's the giveaway? What's the giveaway? When are giving me a giveaway?" And that's all they talk about, is giving you a giveaway, right? And they would never donate anything. They would never subscribe to my Twitch. They would. I had a sub button as well. They never subscribed. They wouldn't donate anything. And the only donations I ever got were from people from outside India. It's kind of sad. Meanwhile, 2v3. This might be the end here. Blackhawk is going to leak. He's going to leak this. He's going to leak. Oh, but he's been spotted out, and he leaked the guy in, but luckily for him, it's going to be Nacho, who's going to get the kill on spawn with 2 points of health somehow. How is he alive? It's all about the blood filler now. Gets a kill on Blackhawk. 1v1 against Hellranger with the op. Hellranger with the op. You know what this means? We're going to lose this round. MX is going to lose this round. Whenever Hellranger picks up an op, the round is over. They have lost the round. I know it. We know it. And see. You can just use a pistol, man. You're better with a pistol. "20 seconds. And it's going to be running A. And Bloodfiller might actually clutch this out. Hellranger still completely oblivious. 10 seconds on the clock. Will he be able to get the bomb down here? 6, 5, 4. Nope. GG. Well played. And the game is going to be won by MXB. GG. Well played. 16-3. And if you guys are wondering how I read that right, you need 4 seconds, a minimum of 4 seconds, in order to plant the bomb, and he reached it in 3 seconds. So that's pretty much it, guys. MXB Gaming will face Elements tomorrow, and I predict it's going to be a complete, utter stomp. If it's cash at least. So let's see how that game's going to pan out. It is going to be the grand final to start cup number 4. MXB Gaming. I did expect it to be a closer game because Jingbang, like I said, can't blow hot or cold. And unfortunately for today, they have blown cold. And MXB Gaming have come all guns are blazing. They seem to be like a rejuvenated. I'm not able to get the word right. But yeah, they seem to be a much more different team than I saw them a few days back, ever since yesterday's game against Brutality, which they managed to somehow win 2-1. So they had no trouble dispatching Jingbang. Great all-round performance from MXB. Couple of small little quibbles here and there, but not that bad. So 16-3 will be the scoreline. They qualify for the Challenger LAN, which will be taking place in Bangalore, Challenger LAN number 2, and alongside Elements, who will be playing against MXB tomorrow for the best of 3 to decide who will be crowned the champion of Starter Cup number 4. That's it from my end. For those of you tuning in for Dota 2 action, we'll be going live with the Dota 2 game very, very quickly. We're going to cut to a very quick highlight reel, and that's it from my end. Shout out to Asus ROG and HyperX for sponsoring this incredible tournament. My name is Blay. If you guys like my casting, you can follow me on Twitter at officialblay. Adios. GG, well played.